Good morning, my dear students. Today we will see the equilibrium of the industry. In the last class, I have sent you a video which says how to derive the supply curve of the firm, and then from the supply curve of the firm, how the industry's supply curve is derived. So industry supply curve is nothing but the horizontal summation of the firm's supply curve. The firm supply curve is its MC curve. You have seen the last video I am explaining. So the MC has got a positive. So the positive slope of the MC curve is actually the supply curve of a firm. So when you see when the demand increases, demand curve shifts upward, and as a result of that it cuts the MC curve. And if you join these points where MC intersect the demand curve intersects at the MC curve, we can derive the the firm's supply curve. And of course the firm's supply curve lies above of the shutdown point of the firm, which is nothing but price is equal to the average variable cost. This is what is explained in that diagram, the video which I have sent to you. Now we will see how the industry is in equilibrium in the short run. Okay, so equilibrium of the industry. Firm we have already seen, so we will be seeing the industry. Now in the industry there are there are many firms, and in the short run we know that in the short run, what's the speciality of the short run? Some costs are fixed, some costs are variable. There will be at least some element of fixed cost in the short run. So in the short run there are many firms. We have seen some firms will be making losses. Some firms will be earning supernormal, abnormal profit or excess profits. Some firms will be also at the break-even point. So these are the situations of the firms in the short run. Okay, so I am going to explain. So when you analyze all these firms, we can see the industry equilibrium from looking at these firms. In the short run there will be many firms, some of the firms will be making losses, some of the firms will be making supernormal profit. Now that is a speciality of the short run. So in the long run what will happen? All these firms will be, those who are making losses will exit the industry, and there will be so many readjustment, entry, exit and readjustment will be there until and unless the situation is reached where firms will be earning only normal profits in the long run. Okay, so that is the long run equilibrium. So what is the specialty you should understand? In the short run, some firms will be incurring losses, some firms will be incurring getting abnormal profit. So if you look at the industry equilibrium, industry is in equilibrium when demand is equal to supply, right? So from the firm's demand and supply we will get the industry equilibrium. We are going to see that now. So we have we can say, we draw here 3 diagrams here to draw. Okay, so we can see here price and cost. Here it is of course price, and here it is quantity. Here it is quantity, here also quantity, price and cost. Okay, some firms will be making losses or some firms are making excess profit. What is that? How the excess profit? Now look at, this is the demand curve of the firm. Demand curve of the firm in the short run. This is demand curve, this is price. Demand curve is also equal to AR, that's also equal to MR. That you have seen in that video, right? Now, as long as I am going to draw the AC curve. This is AC. AC consists of, AC is equal to AFC plus ABC. Okay, that is AC. As long as AC curve lies below the demand curve or below the price, firms will be earning excess profits. Now firm's equilibrium, how do you see firm's equilibrium? You draw the MC curve which passes through the minimum point of AC and then cuts the MC MR curve. MC cuts MR. Why MR? This is MR because this is the demand and this is also is equal to AR. Demand is also equal to, the price is equal to AR, that's also equal to MR. So MC cut MR is the equilibrium position, right? MC cut MR. So you draw a line from here down. So this is Q. This is the output. Now how much is the profit? You take this, the line cuts where AC, you draw a line towards the x-axis, sorry, y-axis. You will see, you will get, this is the total output sold, okay, at this price, and the excess profit is the shaded area. This is the excess profit. You can say PB, PB, PBT is the excess profit. This is some of the firms will be making a, so I am going to draw a line which is touching which is parallel to the P here also, okay, and here also one line. This is the price demand curve, which is also equal to AR, which is also equal to MR. So some firms will be earning supernormal profit. Now I am going to draw a situation where some firms will be in the short run will be earning losses. So what determines the loss? The loss is determined where the AC curve lies. Now AC curve here lies below the price line. Now when making losses, AC curve will lie above the price line. Let us see that. So you draw an AC curve like this. AC, right, above the price line, and then you draw the MC curve which is passing to the minimum point of AC. Okay, now I draw a line to the x-axis and you say this is the output sold, and you can see from here to y-axis one line, and this is, you can see P, B, PB, T, E. This is E actually. This is E and this is T. Okay. Okay. So this is the loss incurred by the firm. This is actually E. Where is the equilibrium point? So AC curve lies above the price line. So some of the firms in the short run will be making losses. So if you have a horizontal summation of the individual supplies of the firms and individual demand, the demand of the consumers, then you will get the industry demand and supply. So industry demand and supply is established, equilibrium of the industry is established at a price where demand is equal to supply. Supply is equal to demand at a price. You can see this is the price at which all the industries sell, all the firms in the industry sell their output. Price P. You can see P also. Though they are making some losses, but they are selling their commodities at that price. So as you sum all these, you will get the industry demand and supply curve, and the price is P. At this price, the market is cleared and the firm is in equilibrium, industry is in equilibrium at the price P, where you will see this is the output sold in the market, and in this situation you see demand is equal to supply. That means entire output that the firms in that industry produced is equal to is already clear, otherwise it's already demanded. So demand is equal to supply. This is how equilibrium of the industry in the short run is explained. So very important that you should understand that in the short run, some firms will be earning excess profit, some firms will be earning losses or incurring losses. But the important thing is that in those who are incurring losses, they may in the course of time they may minimize their loss, then if they can continue, otherwise they will shut down. Now attracted by these abnormal profits, the new firms will be entering into the industry in the short run. As a result of that, this excess profit will vanish. Why? Because the firms who are entering into the market, they will have to share their market. Now when the this firm is sending OQ amount of output, when the other firms enter into the industry, this output will shrink because it has to share. The other firms also have to have some share of this market, the industry. Okay, so in the long run, this situation does not exist. So in the short run, you will see industry is in equilibrium with all these conditions. So in the long run, all the readjustment, the entry, new firms will enter, and there will be some readjustment of the supply, sharing of the market share will be allocated between among different firms. As a result of that, the market share of the individual firm will be reduced, and then until then, in the long run, you will see all the firms will be making only normal profit. So this is how the equilibrium of the industry in the short run is explained. This is remember, this is the perfect competition. Remember, this is a perfect competition situation. So market is in equilibrium or industry is in equilibrium when this is market equilibrium, right? This is equilibrium when demand is equal to supply. Okay, and this is the equilibrium quantity, and this is the equilibrium price that clears the output of the entire industry. Equilibrium price that clears the output of the entire industry, and this price will be the same for all the firms in the industry, and price will be equal to P is equal to AR is equal to MR is equal to MC. Marginal cost, that's always very, you should understand. Price is always in the perfect competition, price is always equal to MC, marginal cost. They don't collect extra money. No market, no individual seller, all the sellers do not take extra money. Price will be exactly equal to the marginal cost of the commodity, cost of production it is. And prices we have seen, price is also equal to the average revenue and the marginal revenue. This is a condition of equilibrium of the firms and the industry in the short run. Okay, so we wind up for today. I hope you understood. So